Hunter X Owner, episode 135. So a dying king walks into a house wanting to see his girlfriend. Sounds like the opening for a joke or something, right? Okay, Palm, this is a lot of stuff going on in her head, right? And she's like, after all the atrocities, the massacres, the emotional devastation, and he's like, no, dying, want to see my girl. And Palm is just... she's like, is this guy tricking me? Is he tricking himself to trick me? And she goes, the whole thing just, she can't believe it, because he's just like, look, I know I'm dying. I want to see her on my way out. And he's on a whole different level. She's in combat mode, right? So when he bows down, Palm being part Chimera, she's like, okay, that's a last resort. That's the last thing you would do. Okay, you are the epitome, the pinnacle of evolution, and you just wouldn't do that, you know. So she knows what that means. Now, the whole thing with Poof, the last royal guard dies. He's an awesome character to hate, and I hated him, but he's just a great, great, great character. And I actually, I know this, a lot of people can disagree, I have respect for Poof because he died fighting for his beliefs in what the Chimera should be, even though that isn't what I want the Chimera to be. But I still have, it's an interesting character. I really like Poof, and he did a lot of horrible, horrible things to make things worse and to make things much more interesting in the story. So anyway, awesome character. And the whole thing of him being dead, you know, it's his own handiwork all around him, all these hypnotized people, you know, the masses. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty well done. The conversation between Beans and Morel, you know, people that work in the field as opposed to people that work in the office. I just loved it. He's like, look, we're in the field, we trust each other. It's professionalism. It isn't like you just sit in a nice, comfortable office and give you a full report. Yeah, I trust him. You have to trust the people that you work with out in the field. So I really like that part of it. And the king finds Komugi. I just want to say something. Why does Snot have to be all over anime? Can we just chill? I realize this is going to have zero impact, but what is the deal with it? I mean, even her, it's like, come on, this adds nothing. But anyway, all right, just that was me venting. Thanks for hearing that. Okay, and then the spy and the marshal. Komugi she's always winning, right? Her whole world is this game board that she can't even visually see. And even her nin abilities, everything is that, but she just has no clue. You know, it's the contrast between that and how anything away from that board, she is completely clueless, you know, because of being blind and everything of what is going on around her. It's pretty crazy. And you could try to go into the reverse and say, well, the king knows but he really doesn't. And he's just seeing this. He's like, look, there's a whole lot of things I didn't understand until right here at the end, you know. And the improbability of a blind Gungi master, right? You know, these human beings that he can't beat that actually makes him better, someone that he can never defeat. And there's a lot going on there. There's a whole lot going on there. It's interesting. And even at the end, this is what I love. Instead of him just being, okay, I'm just a good guy now, and I'm going to do good guy things, he's still the king. He might be an enlightened Chimera Ant king, but he's still treating Komugi the way the king would. They're still playing this out. Even though he knows this is the end, it's still being played out, right? And she's happy. Because she's doing what she wants to do, right? And there's a lot there. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, the hangout is already set up. It's going to be Thursday night. Thursday nights is what we do it. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern, okay? And everybody can figure out the times. And plus, when you get your notification, it'll give you your time. So 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple other quick things. This is around chapter 314, and this is really setting up something else that really hit me in the manga, which is chapter 318, which I went back and read and I had to break out the tissues. It's that powerful, and I think this episode is building up toward that. Although there is, I don't want to spoil it for anybody in here. Okay, but anyway, there's a few technical things we'll talk about in the hangouts, because the hangouts are just, you know, spoilers all over the place. We're going to talk about whatever. Hope to see you there. Till next time, take care.